continue to talk about Maria Clara with a twist o yung mga modernized na mga Filipino designs. Kasama naman natin ngayon another participant sa Extraordinary Voices. It's a competition with singing and fashion competition as well. Ralph, hello and welcome to Kababayan, LA.
Thanks for having me today.
Ralph Prado, yan, designer na designer ang pangalan. And one of the organizers of the event is, of course, Annie Nepomuceno. Hello once again. Earlier, Ralph, I was talking to Christine and I asked her, bakit siya sumali dito sa contest na ito? I'll ask you the same question. Why did you join?
I wanted to join this contest because I wanted to expand my horizons a bit because I focused more on the sportswear and expand more on like making gowns and embracing the Filipino culture.
Annie, we talked about that earlier, yung mga categories. Ano ba yung mga categories ng competition?
Okay, the categories are full dress, which means you can have a Maria Clara or a kimono or a terno, which you will usually wear at a formal event like a wedding. Okay. And then the next one would be the ethnic category, and then there is barong.
Yeah. Okay. So medyo wala talagang super modern. Like this one would be an example of an ethnic, di ba?
Yes, you can actually modernize it because, like for example, because in Philippine costume, we have so many tribes, we have so many shapes, but they're very distinct to us also.
Right.
So for example, like this, it's basically a panuelo, but this is modernized. But this would be more ethnic overall because of the pattern. It goes all throughout the entire outfit.
Right. So that's a form of an ethnic design. And earlier you mentioned what you're wearing also is ethnic,
this would be
diba?
more ethnic too.
Okay, and let's talk about the barong now. Earlier we showed you a sample of the barong modeled by Mike, and here's another one. Mike, nagbihis si Mike, and he has another barong to show us today. Let us take a look at this. Kanina, we were talking about the materials, no, for the barong. Go ahead, Mike.
Yes, so this one would be more traditional because it is made of husi, but the really striking thing about this one, aside from it not being the usual ecru color, it's dyed and it's hand painted. Instead of using the usual embroidery.
Right. That said, yung mga sasali sa competition, no holds barred yon, kahit ano. So you're able to express your creativity. Meron ka na bang idea, Ralph, kung anong isasali mo?
I do. Sumali ako dun sa the gala portion. So I want to make like a gown and incorporate a lot of the Maria Clara sleeves and embroidery and everything.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you, Mike, by the way. Wonderful, wonderful. Pero isang designer, isang category lang, or like somebody like Ralph, pwede niya salihan lahat ng categories?
He can join all the categories if they want to. It also does not need to be custom made for this event because like if you have been a design student and you made something years ago.
Oh, you can just enter that.
Because like if it hasn't been in a competition, they're very rare competitions of this nature.
Right.
So you're free to...
Ano naman ang incentive? Ano naman mapapanalunan?
We do have some cash prizes.
Wow!
And of course, we have publicity, like they're enjoying right now some exposure here on your show. Thank you for that.
Of course.
And of course, we're including their name in the souvenir program, and their models will get to, before the show, they're going to be taking pictures around the Celebrity Center International before the show. So they can see the designs. And of course, the judges will be Alexis Monsanto and Elgin Zulueta. Alexis being a couturier, you know, and Elgin is a journalist also. She writes about lifestyle and fashion, and we have Terry Adeva, who is who is into beauty. So you know, if you're in the competition, at least people will see your work.
Right, exactly. And we had all the information for you earlier. If we can put it up, because there's a number there that you call for tickets. However, they are still looking to invite people to participate in the competition. That's also the number to call on the screen. Ano bang mga requirements? Do they need to be in school, or may age limit ba ito?
There is no age limit. You don't have to be in school, but you should not be a professional in doing this for a living, I guess. Just so you know, because we want, it's good if you're a Phil-Am, but you don't really have to be. You could be uprooted from the Philippines, you know.
Finally, from a budding fashion designer like yourself, how would you describe Filipino design, Filipiniana design?
Filipiniana design, like they're very conservative as far as the silhouette goes. And we're pretty much covered, but it still has that very classy style and incorporates the beauty of Filipinas.
And very elegant.
Very elegant, yeah.
Okay, and on that note, we end today's edition of Fashion Friday. We will return for more information for you. Starbuzz will also be featured when we return. Thank you so much. Good luck to you. Magbabalik pa po ang Kababayan LA. Don't go away.
Ang Kababayan LA ay hatid sa inyo ng McDonald's at ng bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks. McDonald's na ba ang inyong bagong coffee house? Ang mga bagong McCafe Espresso Drinks ay mabilis, masarap at mas mura pa kahit saan, kahit kailan.
Why pay more when Zoom.com has lower fees than ever before? Ngayon, send any amount sa Pilipinas for only $4.99. Zoom it online for